Although Kyle just got a little tail happy.
Yeah, but it gave him a run that he needed to get to the inside, and that's where Kyle's been his best, is down the bottom. Burton's going to try to go to the high side of Casey Kane in that 9 car.
Well, here's where he's been sliding every time.
Well,
he does it again.
This is what caused Casey Kane to get cracked. He kind of got nudged by Ryan Newman. He might not be happy about it.
We'll keep an eye on it, but
oh, he's
I think he's not happy at all about it.
Oh yeah, he's letting them know.
Good call there, Andy.
And what's that done is allowed Boyer and the 2 to come through.
Coming by. That's a lot of points that Ryan Newman just lost in trying to battle for that 12th spot.
And Newman trying to come back on him. He's still on the high side of Kurt.
Look at Burton sliding sideways all 4.
Tell you what, next time by it'll be the white flag lap, and it's a good thing. Somebody's going to hit the wall if we keep going. There is your race leader for Tony Stewart. It looks like the streak is going to continue, as his lead right now is 1.3 seconds over Carl Edwards. Another guy that's got a
flag this time.
Big night. Carl Edwards coming home in second if he stays right there. And Jimmy Johnson looks like the Jimmy Johnson of old, guys.
Yeah, and he's been running some of the fastest. If they've been the fastest car the last 5 or 6 laps. So they have really got their program going in the right direction at the right time.
For Tony Stewart, his last win was Kansas back in October of 2009. It's been 31 starts since he has tasted the champagne in victory lane. But here he comes.
Ring the bell, baby. Woo! Nice job, D. Good job, guys.
His 38th win with Carl Edwards second. Jimmy Johnson comes home in third. And in fourth, it will be Jeff Burton with Kyle Busch fifth. Kurt Busch comes back to finish sixth. Boyer, Newman, Montoya, Ambrose with a good run to finish in the top 10.
You got it done. That's the only way we had a shot. You guys won this thing in the pits. Awesome job.
They certainly did. He hit the number there. Yeah, this is still going on between Casey and the 39 of Ryan Newman.
I'd say if Casey's smart, that'll be the end of it when they get out of the cars over here.
And we better keep a camera on it because they might have a little bit of a discussion, shall we say. Fireworks going off in the background. And what this means, we can tell you now, the top 10 have now clinched their positions, and that includes Denny Hamlin. And that's mainly because of the problems that Kevin Harvick, our points leader, had. Jamie?
Well, third win here for Tony Stewart, but the first with Darian Grubb. Darian, after practice, you guys weren't one of the top dogs everybody was talking about. How did you make this happen tonight?
I don't know why not. Tony's an incredible driver. The car was really good. We were fast from the time we unloaded. Tony's been qualifying great every week, gives us good pit picks. His pit crew was incredible tonight. Entire Office Depot, Old Spice team, and everybody at Stewart Haas. Can't thank anybody enough except for like 39. They came down and did the entire test, and that really helped us out. It's a true team effort, and everybody did an incredible job.
First time this year, this 14 team gets to go to victory lane. Marty?
He's the 11th different driver to win here in 2010. His third win in Atlanta and his 24th start. And he's getting his money's worth in this burnout.
That's pretty cool.
And are we going to climb the fence? Let's talk to second place while we wait to find out. Doc?
And Carl climbing out of the car, and that's the Carl Edwards that we're accustomed to seeing in the top 5 all night, leading laps and then contention down to the final lap.
Yeah, that was fun. Tony just had such a fast car there at the end, but we're back. You know, we're doing it. We're scoring more points than anybody. We're headed into the chase. I feel like we've locked ourselves in, and I just got to thank Aflac for sticking behind us. I mean, that's what they do. They stick behind you when things are bad, and it hasn't been good, and the last couple months have been great. So I'm excited about going to Richmond. Really excited about starting the chase, and we had something that could win the race tonight, and that's a blast, you know.
What turned it around for this team starting in the middle of June?
I can't say what turned it around, but Bob and the guys have just been working hard, and that's what it's about. I mean, you know, when they go to the shop and we're not running the way that they want, you know, they've got to keep digging and keep working, and it's pretty cool that they're able to do that, and everybody's stuck behind us, my fans, and like I said, Aflac and Scotts and Ford and everybody. I know we don't look like we did in 2008, but we're better set to go race for that championship now than we've ever been.
A lot of momentum for Carl Edwards, guys.
And we told you we'd keep a camera on this because Ryan and Casey are going to have a discussion. Remember, these guys go back to days when they were running sprints and midgets. Ryan's smiling, but Casey's not.
Yeah, they both kind of got a beef there.
And I
Just
think what
hard racing.
Ryan's trying to tell him, he was really just trying to give him a push by the car, a little nudge down the back straightaway, but hit him a little too hard. And of course, Casey's not understanding that.
While that continues, let's check in with Jamie Little.
Well, Jimmy Johnson brings it home third. He's watching the action on the screen, too, between those two drivers. Jimmy, you got out there, led some laps tonight. Take us through your night and sum it up for us.
Yeah, it was really a good night. I mean, there were times where, we lost the handle and were able to adjust the car and get it back, something that we've had, struggles with on the mile and a half over the last couple months. So all in all, a solid day. I mean, good job in the pits, good job on the track. Glad to get a good run on a track that's been tough on us. This track's hard to get it right, and Cobalt Tool Chevrolet was awesome. So I hope everybody has an awesome holiday tomorrow, and we'll be back and do it again next weekend.
All right, next weekend is a track he's strong at. Marty?
And that'll be Richmond. And of course, we'll have nationwide action on Friday night. And then, of course, we'll have Sprint Cup action on Saturday night. So it is Tony Stewart picking up his first win of the 2010 season. He has now scored more points in the last 12 races than anybody else. Jamie McMurray had the streak of the most points in the last 6 races. And we're waiting for Tony to come out of the car. And he looks spent. These guys have been racing for 4 hours.
It's a long, hard race. I mean, you work hard. As we could saw all of these drivers sliding around, even the best cars, they were having to work extremely hard.
Looks like Rick Kendrick leaning in the door.
Rick gives his congratulations to Tony.
It's been a great partnership, those two teams.
Tony's going to pick up 2 spots right now. He'll move up to 4th. But as we mentioned, the top 10 have now clinched. Let's send it down to Dave Burns.
All right, here he comes. It's been nearly a year since he's visited Victory Lane, but he is back. Tony Stewart, victorious in Atlanta. So you had us a little nervous with those restarts at the end there, Tony. How nervous were you with a great race car?
Are you kidding me? I didn't hit a restart all night till right there at the end, but golly, man, what a night. I mean, it's just so proud of these guys behind us. They're the ones that got us there. I mean, it was the last pit stop that got us the track position to give me the opportunity. When I got back in traffic, I was in really bad shape, and this one is for my buddy Eric Saunders, who's in Indianapolis. He got hurt really bad in a motocross crash, and he's up in Indianapolis healing, and he's paralyzed right now, but he's one of the toughest young guys I know. So Eric, buddy, this one's for you, pal. So Steve Odlin, Office Depot, Old Spice, U.S. Army Sprint, all these fans at Atlanta. I mean, this was kind of a heartbreak year for these guys, knowing they're going to lose a race next year. But Tornadoes and Haas Automation and Mac Tools, all these guys that help Stewart Haas here, it's just, God, I've never been so happy to win in my life.
And 10 extra bonus points going into the chase, guys.
Dave, thanks. We talked that if Tony Stewart could win a race, he would be a threat to win the championship. Well, he won tonight in Atlanta.